Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I thought that I would show you how I have made powdered eggs with the freeze dryer. My chickens are laying eggs like crazy, which is fantastic, and I want to make sure I don't have to buy eggs this winter when they possibly would be slowing down with their egg production. The chickens, that is. So let's go ahead, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack the eggs into the blender. I'm going to mix them really good, and then I'm going to pour them into the freeze dryer trays. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to add water. I'm not going to add seasonings. I'm just going to do straight plain eggs, because this winter when I go to use the eggs, I don't know, if they're going to be for cookies or an ingredient in maybe a quiche, that kind of thing. So I don't want to add any seasonings at this point. I'm going to wait until I'm actually using them. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, there's 18 dozen, right, or 18 dozen. There is 18 eggs ready to go in the freeze dryer. Let's go ahead and put them in there. Since the eggs are really ready, I didn't want a chance trying to carry these trays out here from the kitchen and spilling, so I'm just going to pull the tray halfway out or a little bit less and just fill it from here. Perfect. And 18 eggs fit on there just fine. Alright, this is our last batch of eggs. Let's go put it in the freeze dryer. So what our process was, we started the freeze dryer. It goes through the cooling cycle for 15 minutes. And then it lets us know that we can load the trays in and close the drain valve. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we've closed the drain valve. And then continue. And it's going to start freezing. And it will let us know probably in about 24 to 36 hours that it's ready. All right, it's time to get our eggs out of the freezer. I'm going to open the drain valve so then I can open the door. All right. They're just fine. Oh, that looks great. And I tested this one earlier. You can see how it just is powdery. So let's go in. I'm going to put them through the food processor and into jars, and that is all that it takes. I think I will take, I'll just do one tray at a time. Okay, I found that using a spatula to get the eggs in here is the easiest, and all I've got is my chopper blade in my food processor. I like to just process one pan at a time, because then I don't have too much powder going on. Pulse it. Looks pretty good. I think I've got a couple big chunks still. Oh, maybe not. Yep, I do. All right. Let's do it just another quick minute here. Okay, looks great. I don't know if you've had the powdered eggs that are done commercially, but I did. They were disgusting, and that's why I decided to do my own. I have tray liners, and I used them last time, but quite a bit of the egg went underneath it, so I decided this time I was just going to leave them out. And that seems to have worked better. All right, we've got our jars filled, and okay, so in this jar, there's 3 dozen eggs, and each dozen of eggs weighs 24 ounces, but when they're freeze-dried, they only weigh 5 ounces per dozen of freeze-dried eggs. So if you're backpacking, if you're camping, if you're trying to go light weight on something, freeze-dried eggs is really a good thing. So anyhow, what do they taste like? What is the consistency when they're reconstituted? Let's check that out. To reconstitute it, it's just one measurement, like 1/4 cup of egg powder to 1/4 cup of water. So let's just do that here. And I'm trying to keep the lids on here because I don't want excess oxygen to get in there, because then our eggs will start going bad. So I'm just going to add 1 measuring cup here of water. Okay. Looks like eggs that have been scrambled. And I'm going to let that sit for a minute while I go turn on the stove. Okay, while we're waiting for our pan to heat up, I'm going to put an oxygen pack in each one of these eggs so that the oxygen will stay out of there. Close this back up real quick. And then I've got my sealer here. All right, I just heard pop. That's what I want to hear. And it is a sealed jar. Perfect. Let's do it on this one also. And it popped. Okay. I've got jars now that are ready for the pantry. And on there also, I've put what it is, when I did the freeze drying of these, and that 1 egg is 1/4 cup of egg powder and 1/4 cup of water. So then if I want to use it in a recipe, I need 2 eggs. I know exactly how much I need. Okay, our pan should be hot now. One more time here. Okay, I think we'll call that done. They're good. They taste just like regular eggs. That's amazing. Because the others that I tasted that were pre-canned, oh, they were so gross. These are really good. So you could eat these plain, make omelets of them, use them as a baking ingredient, whatever you want to do, but they taste like you've just cracked fresh eggs. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will put the basic instructions in the description box below. Thank you so much.